applied for the local immigration partnership, which was focused on specifically a municipality. At that time, it was us, the city of Miramichi, with our support, which unlocked hundreds of thousands of federal funding dollars to support immigration and population recruitment initiatives. It was a 5-year funding term, which is now expiring. So also the program has changed to be more regional in scope. So this would be, the Service Commission has sent letters to all of the member communities of our Service Commission, asking all of the communities for letters of support to effectively reapply for the federal funding, although now it's in a new stream or pocket known as the Zonal Immigration Partnership. So there is a memo there from the Service Commission that was provided, and I believe Mrs. Doyle's been working on drafting a proposed letter, which is also included in the package. So I suppose it would be our intent to write the letter unless council felt that we wanted to debate it further. But I know we've been trying to make request letters that are fairly straightforward, just go through rather than taking up agenda time. So Councillor Arsenault.
Yeah, no, I don't have any issues with the support letter. I just question one line, and it's very minimal, but one line in the letter, and it's the first, as the mayor of your city or town and on behalf of the communities within the greater Miramichi region. I wouldn't want us to be speaking for other communities. Happy to support from our perspective, but I would assume, I guess, terrible word, but would assume that each community would write their own.
Right. We could certainly edit that out. If that was the case. Yeah, Councillor Ross Robinson.
Thank you, Your Worship. By the look of this is a memo, and it's in draft form. So I'm assuming it hasn't been presented to the RSC board yet. So should it not, in my mind, should it not go to the RSC board and then the board ask us to write these letters? I have no problem with writing the letter per se. I just wonder if it should have gone to them first, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we got it as board members in an email, and we're asked to bring it forward to our councils because the deadline is end of January, and we don't have a board meeting until the last week of January.
So you're presenting this?
Well, on behalf of, I'm not presenting it. We received it in an email, and asked to bring it forward to our councils. So same as the next one, they come in and they are addressed to us and asking us to write the letters.
Personally, I think we should wait until it's been at least presented to your board for a decision. But anyway, I'm just one vote.
Yeah, I guess this is sort of really an indication of the new world that we've all got to figure out together as councils and an RSC. Like the RSC, to me, we are a member of it. I don't see a problem with it because it's hundreds of thousands of dollars of federal funding that I would like our community and our region to secure. And I don't think it's that contentious, but if the preference of the majority of council is to, I guess, just to be clear, to have the board vote on asking us formally for a letter, or what would be the
Yes, I would think that it should come from the board to ask us formally for the letters. Getting the money would be great, but if it's to hire a person or fill a position, does the money come annually, or will this ultimately end up on our annual budget where we have to pay for it? So it's, while in theory or the way it's presented, it's fine because it's to get money for now, to get the job up and running, but there are financial implications in the future. So if they're not going to get $200,000 annually, then who's going to pay that $200,000 the following year? So that's my concern in this. It's 9 times out of 10, money is always my concern at this table, and it's just a lot of money, $200,000.
It's my understanding, like the last one, it was if we don't get the money, we don't do the programs or keep the people hired. So And I did actually ask the manager and clerk if we thought Ms. Chase should be here tonight to answer questions like this, and they thought maybe that wasn't necessary. So I'm regretful of that because, trying to meet the timeline for something that seems rather innocuous. I don't know. I guess maybe we'll see what the will of council is. And ultimately, we, at this point, I would prefer to facilitate a vote if it's not unanimous. So in this case, I guess I'd be looking for a motion to send it up so that we can vote on it next week. And we can have arrange to have Ms. Chase present next week as well to answer questions, if that's helpful. Yeah, Councillor Arsenault?
I'll move it up. I'll vote to move it up. I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Yep, thanks, Councillor King. So all those in favor of moving it up? Everyone? Okay, opposed? No, nay. So it'll move up, and we'll ensure that Ms. Chase is here to answer the questions. So if you can make a note to invite her to the meeting next week. Clerk?